Dear ArtTalkers, I have a confession to make. A month ago, I was standing there and facing the dilemma of my life, to do it or not. My mind was shouting, Ina, go ahead, you can do it. You are not afraid, you are afraid of nothing. But at the same time, my conscience was rioting. You are insane, leave this place immediately. That eventful day, triumph the good triumphed over evil. And I just politely said no to a cashier and shoved all goods just into my pockets and went away. Dear art talkers, have you already guessed what crime I'm talking about? Your suggestions. I refused cashier politely and put all stuff just into my pockets. Any suggestions?
You refused to take the plastic bag?
You got it. I was going to buy one more plastic bag. And now it's your turn. In all honesty, just raise your hand and tell me, who sorts rubbish at home? A big round of applause to you. Being so naive and collecting, piling up, sorting rubbish at home, I can't imagine where it goes when it leaves my apartment. I can admit that I'm the luckiest one because we have a janitor, and somehow in secret way he just gets rid of this plastic, and I feel like I'm saving the planet almost every day. But I was also wondering how other people recycle and sort rubbish. Because, for example, in our district, we don't have any recycling bins. So when I started doing the research for this project, actually in few seconds, I was shocked because all my castles in the air, they were just ruined and buried, the same ways as our waste. According to the official data in 2018 that is provided by the head of the Ecological Council, Alexander Chistякov, the staggering number, 95% of all our waste, it just ends up in a landfill. And of course, everyone knows that our country is so famous for its abundance. Yes, we are rich, and maybe that's why we have officially 6,000 landfill in Ukraine, and unofficial number, it's 30,000. Actually, they are located everywhere, next to the forests, next to the fields, next to the rivers, so it's just a tragedy. And only 3% of our rubbish is just it's recycled. So sorry, just a minute. If this information doesn't sound persuasive at all for you, Alexander Chistякov, he also mentions that sorry guys, that Ukraine is the only one country that is still buying raw material and rubbish abroad. And there is only one reason for this. Our government doesn't want to let our waste processing plants and recycling centers just stand idle. And actually, why we are buying someone's rubbish if we have own? The answer is simple, that it's just sorted. So the question remains open. What prevents us from sorting our rubbish? The answer also is simple. No one, just our indifference, ignorance, and sometimes it's just negligence. If you think that one person can't make any difference in this world, you are wrong. Even in our country, where this recycling system is still on our prehistoric level, the person who is called Evgenia Aratovskaya, she's the founder of the first recycling station in Kiev that is called Ukraina без сміття, or Ukraine with no waste. She started off her project just from posting any material on Facebook page. Then she found her first investments just from her husband's pocket. She bought few waste containers, and as you see, everything is possible in our country. And the topic that I brought up today is just the tip of the iceberg, and reality it's more dangerous and more severe. The aim of my today's speech is just to draw one more time your attention to this crucial problem. Right now, Ukraine is making an effort to get back to its straight and narrow, and the future depends on us. If you think that sorting it doesn't help at all, you are also wrong, because just one more example that by the end of this year, Sweden is on its way to achieving zero waste in their country. And of course, we can say that they have good equipment, modern cutting edge equipment, and they have laws in their country. But I think that everything starts from each family that is obliged to sort their rubbish into 7 categories at home. So the question only one: what stops us? Thank you.
Ina, thank you a lot. Thanks for drawing